Hey everyone, welcome back for another video. I decided to do something fun for this one. So I've been playing Call of Duty ever since I can remember. My first game I started with was actually Call of Duty 4, way back when it came out in 2007. So I think this would be a really fun way to see how I rank each of the games, because I have played every single one of these at one point or another. And I do realize it doesn't include original Call of Duty 2, and Call of Duty 3, but those are really kind of a forgotten era compared to a lot of these newer modern ones. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. So first off, we have Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts is absolutely going in the trash category. I know, super easy target, right? But I played it. I didn't like it. I think one of the only things I remember liking about it was the dog stealth sections. And even that only happened for, what, 2 levels? So it was just kind of meh. I also got it after the fact too, so I wasn't able to play it during the height of its multiplayer era, which, based on the game's reception, it really didn't get a lot of. So I'm putting it confidently in the trash category. Alright, so next we got Call of Duty World War II. Call of Duty World War II is, I'd say, a solid... I'm going to put that in A rank. And I know that's kind of surprising, but I actually really like the multiplayer for this one. I don't know what it was about it. Maybe it was the World War II weapons, or just maybe the design of it, but I absolutely loved it. I loved the way they did their specialists, or whatever they're called, platoons. I think it's platoons. I like the way they did their platoons, because I like the expeditionary, run around with a shotgun and throw 2 grenades. Really made me feel like I was playing one of my favorite games, Halo, because you just run around with a shotgun, throw grenades, melee. So it was just, I love fast-paced gameplay, and to me that class was perfect for it. Same with the Airborne Division with the SMGs. So I think it's absolutely perfect, and they've updated the hell out of it since then. So I think it's a great game, and I think it deserves to be in the A rank. Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare. This one is going in S rank. And that's something that I really, if you've played it, I don't think you need much of an explanation of why I put it there. It's a great game. The multiplayer is fun. The Gold Deagle was a great thing to unlock, a fun thing to unlock. And just the multiplayer is classic. It's a great game. It's what all these are now modeled after. Because Call of Duty 3 had multiplayer, yes, but not to the extent that this was. This was the true first modern Call of Duty as we know it today. Alright, so next, we have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and this one I'm going to put in the B rank. And this game, I love this game's Zombies mode. The Zombies mode is fun. I really like Zombies in Spaceland. It's a blast. The Mephistopheles boss fight is incredible. Like, the fact that they have a big super Easter egg that applies to all the maps with all the perks and pack-a-punch guns in the wheel is awesome. Like, that's something that's amazing for completing those super hard quests in the Zombies. So for that alone, I think it deserves, recognition. The multiplayer I actually really got into because of the way that they do the challenges. The challenges in it are great, and it actually kept me playing and playing, because it would be something like get 3 shotgun kills a game, then it would go up to 5 or 8 or something like that, or get kills while sliding, and it was just fun stuff to keep me playing. And honestly, that was something that's kind of missing in some of the earlier Call of Duties that I'm happy they put in. I know challenges have been there since the beginning, but in this way, how they were different based on the faction that you were with, or your rewards you got too, just really made it fun. And that was something that I enjoyed quite a bit, and like I said earlier, it just kept me coming back for more. So I'm going to put that in the B category, because the campaign was really lackluster, and obviously this one was kind of, along with Ghosts, this is where people got a lot of Call of Duty fatigue, so that's why it goes in the B category. Alright, so next we got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 3 will go... I'm gonna do SS for that one, because it's it's a great game. It was Call of Duty that came out my freshman year of college. It's fun. It's awesome. The multiplayer is fun. I think it's actually the last Call of Duty campaign that I completed on Veteran too. I know the campaign isn't amazing, but I thought it was at least fun and enjoyable personally. And the multiplayer was fun. I wasn't really tired of the wall running and stuff because I didn't play Advanced Warfare all that much. So I think it's going in the SS, and that's not even mentioning the zombies mode, which is incredible. The movement in it is great. The playstyle is great. The gameplay, the guns, like every gun in Black Ops 3 Zombies is good. And that can be a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's kind of both, because it's a bad thing because you no longer have the fun of, you know, progressing through and getting a great gun. Because if you complete all the Easter eggs, you start out with the RK5, which is a solid enough gun. And Black Ops 3, I found, also doesn't have the troll factor when it comes to getting a gun in the box. Like with Black Ops 1, you'd get a gun in the box for zombies and it would be, you know, the Thumper or some other really crappy gun like the ballistic knife or the crossbow or something. And it would just be, you know, hilarious because your friends would get, you know, like a thunder gun or ray gun or something good, and you'd be stuck with a Thumper. So I really think that Black Ops 3 Zombies, that's probably the one problem I have with it, is that all the guns are way too good. So that's really all I have to say about that, and I definitely believe it belongs in the SS category because it is an amazing game. So next we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which they just recently remastered the campaign for. Now, for me, I think I'm going to put this game in the A category, and that's because the multiplayer is a blast. Like, I don't know if there's a Call of Duty multiplayer I played longer than this one. And this came out when I was in middle school, so the fact that, I mean, obviously I didn't have many responsibilities back then, so I could play video games all day. So it probably helped a lot for me to do that, but it's also good going back and reminiscing with friends about Spec Ops, or like when we'd hang out and stuff and we'd do Spec Ops, try to get all the 3 stars in that. That was just a lot of fun because the first ever extra mode in Call of Duty was Call of Duty Nazi Zombies that was released with World at War. And Activision saw, hey, there's a lot of money in this, so they decided to do that with Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2 as well. And it was just a great addition that I really liked, because I think it would have been weird if they did their own zombie mode at that point, but then obviously they did a zombies mode later down the line with Infinite Warfare. So I think it's great that they had a great campaign, a great fun multiplayer, albeit definitely unbalanced, but it was fun, and I believe it's in the A rank. Call of Duty World at War. Call of Duty World at War is probably one of my all-time favorite Call of Duty games. The campaign is a blast to play to this day. The multiplayer is still fun and active on Xbox Live and PC, and so I try to hop in and play every now and then. So this game, to me, I think will go with Call of Duty 4 in the S rank, because it definitely has a lot of glitches and you can definitely start to feel its age a little bit. But I still absolutely love this game. I remember grinding forever when I was in middle school to get the scope on the M1 Garand. So it's a game that I have a lot of great memories about. I love playing all the maps and zombies with my friends, the campaign, everything. So Call of Duty World at War, not a ton to say about it besides just it's an excellent game, and it goes in the S rank. Call of Duty Black Ops probably has one of the best Call of Duty marketing schemes that I can remember. The "It's a Soldier in All of Us" advertisements, and that was something that was a really cool ad to say, hey, you know, you can be a soldier too if you play this game, I guess. But it was something that was really cool, really exciting, got a lot of people hyped for the game, and it was another great all-around game. Like, I would say Call of Duty Black Ops 1 has the best campaign out of all of the Call of Duty games, in my opinion. It's fun, it's cool, you know, the numbers, what do they mean? The Vorkuta steps, which later got put into the Origin steps in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for that zombies Easter egg, so they, you know, have a great mind for their own history and the stuff they did with that. So it's a great game. The multiplayer was fun, the wager matches and stuff like that. I wasn't a big fan of the fact that unlocking the camos and attachments you just bought instead of unlocking them with getting like 25 kills, 50 kills, 100 kills and whatever. That felt a little weird to me. It was still really fun. I should mention that buying it wasn't with real money, it was with money that you got from doing well in matches and stuff like that. So theoretically, if you were a god, you would, you know, be able to just grind and get all this stuff done a lot quicker than someone who was garbage at the bottom of the scoreboard like me. So it's definitely something that was interesting and I kind of liked it, kind of didn't. It was just something that was unique that they tried, and you gotta give them credit for at least trying something new. So for me, Black Ops 1 will go in... I'm going to put in the SS rank, because the zombies modes in that is amazing. Shangri-La, Ascension, Kino der Toten 5, and Moon are all amazing maps. I love every single one of them. And the multiplayer was fun, like I said, albeit with some issues, and the campaign was the best. And to me, the campaign is what really elevated this for me. So I swiftly put it in the SS rank. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was a game that I bought right on release. I think it was probably the only Call of Duty game that I ever bought pre-release, because every single other Call of Duty, I waited for it to come out, waited to hear what people were saying about it, or, you know, back then, like the ones in middle school, I didn't have the money to get it, so I waited for my parents to get it for me. But anyway, Call of Duty 4 was the first one that I pre-ordered and waited for, because I really wanted that Black Ops Pass to play zombies, because, as you can tell by the other content on my channel, I really like the zombies mode. And it was pretty disappointing. And I'm always a guy that loves to just turn off my brain and slog through, you know, a 6 to 10 hour campaign, and they didn't have that in this one. And I know the blackout mode was fun-ish, and the multiplayer was really fun. I really liked the system where you had to heal instead of just relying on you know, waiting for that red mist to clear. But no, you had to physically heal, and the specialists were fun, and the abilities were fun. It was a good multiplayer, but the rest of the content was lacking, and I think for this one, for me, I'm going to put it in the C tier. And that could be kind of interchangeable with B and C, but that's definitely where I'm putting it. I know, not a super unpopular opinion, but it's fun, but it's definitely not my top choice if someone asks me if I want to play Call of Duty. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is probably one of, if not the modern Call of Duty I've played the least with Advanced Warfare. I have played it, I've played the multiplayer, I played bits of the campaign, and I've done the Spec Ops and the survival mode. And the survival mode is definitely fun. It's different, it's fun, it's something that is like the zombies mode, but different enough so people aren't just going to be like, oh, that's just the zombies mode. But it's fun, it's different, and I know I already said that, but it is. It's different. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I think I am going to just put it in the B tier. Maybe that's just from a lack of understanding of me playing it, but I didn't get this on release. I didn't play it with the hype, and that was because I was still kind of salty at Modern Warfare 2 with the way that the multiplayer kind of scarred me, air quotes, with the unbalanced of like the 1887s and stuff like that. I at that point was definitely more of a Black Ops Treyarch fanboy, but I played it retrospectively and it is fun. The campaign's fun. Those survival modes, definitely fun, and I would definitely be willing to give it another look sometime, but right now it's going right in the B category because that's all I have to say about that. Earlier, when I talked about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I mentioned that at that point I was firmly a Black Ops fanboy, and that was coming off the heels of a really fun and really successful Black Ops 1. So, the next game we have on our list, Black Ops 2, is definitely going in the double S tier for me, because that game is awesome. The multiplayer might be my favorite multiplayer to date. Its campaign is fun, not the best, but fun, and the alternate endings that you can do in it are definitely awesome. The zombies mode, amazing, even though it gave us some of the worst maps in the series, like Transit and stuff, but it also gave us some of the best, like Mob of the Dead. So it's just a really great game all around. The multiplayer, the zombies, the campaign, all of it's fun, all of it's cool. The futuristic setting of it was, you know, okay, and this was kind of the start of that whole thing, of the whole new future stuff instead of the boots on the ground combat, as they say. There still wasn't like jumping and advanced movement and all that stuff, but it was just, I really liked it. A lot of fun. The multiplayer was fun. Zombies was great, and the campaign was okay, but for the zombies mode and the multiplayer alone, I'm putting it in the SS because it's just such a fun, memorable game. The maps are awesome. The DLC maps are awesome for multiplayer, and it's just something that I could even go on today and still have a blast with. So that's why it's going in the SS rank. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare has given us one of the best memes to date with the press F to pay respects. And if you haven't ever played this game, I recommend at least borrowing a friend's copy or maybe playing on a friend's computer sometime to just at least experience that scene, because it is truly hilarious. It's just something so odd that they just felt they had to arbitrarily extend this cutscene to make sure you were still paying attention, but it's just awesome. It's fun, it's funny, and I should mention something about the game. I played it and thought it was enjoyable enough. The campaign was fun, the multiplayer was fun, albeit it took me a little bit to get used to the advanced movement because it was new at that point, so it was very herky-jerky, and that was something that was a little odd, but the SMGs in this game are fun. The way you shoot grenades is unique and cool because you like shoot it from an arm thing, and I think it's just unique. I never played the zombies mode because I didn't get the DLC for this. That's something that I'd be willing to check out later, but with just the way the campaign is and the way that the multiplayer is that I've played, it was enjoyable but nothing crazy, so I'm gonna put it in the C territory there. One thing I want to say about all of these games is that I don't think there's one that if somebody asked me to play, I would say no to. I would even play Call of Duty Ghosts, which is saying something. But all of these games I would happily play. Like if someone's like, Jonah, do you want to play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Sure. You want to play Infinite Warfare? Sure. Every single one of these I would happily play if somebody asked me to. So they aren't bad games at all. It's a fun, stupid game. It's not something I'm going to say is like, you know, the greatest game of the year, greatest game of a generation or something like that, but I like playing Call of Duty, and that's how I rank these tiers. If you agree or disagree, let me know, and thanks for watching if you stuck around this whole time, and have a great day.